Hi there. Welcome back. I'm Lee Sharon, and this is the woodshed side of the barn here at Old Tavern Farm. I am loading wood this morning. We're actually in a period of time right now here in our region that we call the January thaw. It's coming a little bit early this year, but it is in full swing. So I'm out here in my shirt sleeves, which is like fantastic, and just loading some wood here in our John Deere something or other. I should know this. 2032R tractor, super handy. And it's New Year's Eve. It's New Year's Eve. We made it through 2022. Woohoo! Okay. So I thought I would make one last video for this year, and it's going to be kind of a funny video in a way, but I just wanted to lay down, now that I've got the entire year behind me for proof. I made a few changes in 2022 that actually were really successful. And I'm not one of these like lifestyle gurus or these people who are like, practice intentionality or embrace the spirit of gratitude, all that. Okay, those are all good things. Those are good things. What I'm talking about is actual daily practices that I had to just kind of really be disciplined about. I mean, and I don't think discipline is a bad thing either. That can kind of be like subheading 2.7 or something like that under one of these 3 things that I'm going to share with you for kind of, if you want to make changes in your life, if you want to have less anxiety, if you want to move forward from things that are dragging you down, if you want to live a more peaceful life without so much outside noise. These are things that I did in 2022 that helped me move past a lot of that type of thing. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to start with the first thing that I did last year. Know your lane and stay in it. And a good example of that is our heating systems. We heat with wood, as you guys know, and that's what we do. You know, we hear a lot of people say, oh, I have a pellet stove, it's awesome, or oh, I've got this propane, wood effect fire system or whatever, puts out tons of heat, and that's great. That's great for them. More power to them. But we don't want that. We want an electricity-free way to heat our house that we can go up on our hill, cut down a few trees, split them. This is our season pile right here. So this is probably next year's pile of wood, one of them. And that's how we do it here on our homestead. So in our lane, we don't need to know. We're in our lane. You can wood pellet, propane, okay. But we're in our lane right here. So that's a good example. Okay, so that's one thing that I did this year to really, and it really reduced my anxiety. I was like, I don't have anything to prove. We pay our taxes, we work hard, and we have nothing to apologize for. So I just found if I was just really disciplined about staying in my lane, not worrying about who has a boat, who has the keeping up with the Joneses thing was one of the things that brought us to this lifestyle, because it was just so unsustainable. And it just brought unhappiness and misery. It was a terrible way to live. Okay, so that is my first thing. Stay in your lane. Find your lane, stay in your lane. It doesn't mean you can't deviate now and then and look to a new system, trying new things, which is point number 2 that I'm going to make here in just a minute. but just let everybody else do their thing and you do your thing in your lane. Okay, so let's go to point number 2. But I know, okay. Okay, Charlie, that's good, thank you. Okay, hey, let's see. Okay, this is point number 2. This is Charlie. He's gotten a lot bigger than the last time that you guys saw him. We got him in August from a friend who's a dairy farmer. Okay, here. So I'm just gonna put his treat in his dish over here because he can get a little rambunctious, you can see. Okay, so I'm gonna make this quick because he's a bull calf. He's castrated bull calf, so he's now a steer, and he's gonna be our beef source next year. So he's gonna live with us for 18 months. And so that is one of our biggest things this year is for trying new things. That's my point number 2, is try new things. And I am terrible for this. I'm like, well, what happens if something doesn't work out? What happens if somebody complains about whatever? Or what happens if somebody gets hurt? Or, any of that modern lifestyle stuff. So, hi, buddy. So, who cares? It'll be fine. You have more over there. There's more over there. Go get it. No, okay. Nope. You stop. Stop. So, it doesn't matter. 99.9% of the time, everything will be fine. So, try new things. I was resistant because I'm not a cow person. I'm a horse person. So, but my husband is a cow person. And even if you aren't a cow person or a dune buggy person, or you're not a sewing person, or you're not, a beach person or whatever, try new things. Get out there, try new things. And if they don't work out, who cares? We had goats when we first moved here. And I know. And they were total failure. But that's okay. That's okay. So, okay, you're gonna break the bucket, pal. All right, stop it. Okay, I'm gonna go outside of this stall and finish what I was saying. Okay. Oh, Speck and Poop, of course. Imagine that. Okay, so I'm gonna stand outside of Charlie's stall to finish what I was saying about trying new things. Okay, so we are actually going to be getting probably another bull calf in a couple of months. Hi, Baba. And to keep him company. And we're gonna kind of start a little small line of beef here. We're only 35 acres, but we're gonna try it. And if it works, great. If it doesn't, that's fine too. So, so I would just encourage you guys to just try new things, whatever it is that you enjoy doing, and that you maybe have wanted to try. That's one thing. We've wanted to try beef for years. And he was the male part of a male-female twin set that was born on the dairy farm. And basically, sad to say, but he was basically just going to go for dog food, after he was a week old or so. So now he's having a life with us. And right, do you like it here? Do you like it here? You do? You do? Do you like your house? Yeah, you're a good boy. He is, thank you. He is Jersey Brown Swiss Cross. So he's starting to kind of show more of the Brown Swiss. But he's full of beans. So, and he's going to be with us for a while. So, point number 2, try new things. Okay, so the final thing that I did in 2022 to make it the best year that I've really had since, I don't know, just been the best year, you know? We don't have to be superlative. We can just have a good year. The final thing, and this is going to be controversial, turn off the news. Turn off social media. I have actually, sadly, because I did really enjoy Facebook and Instagram, I have basically kind of gone off of them, mostly because I have begun to know myself. That's another part. Know thyself. I am a ranter. When I get my Irish pepper up, I just can't contain myself, and I'm just like, why do we have to live in such a stupid world? Like, this is just, and it's not a stupid world. That is the thing, that's the point I'm making. It's not a stupid world. It's probably the safest, the best, the most cohesive, the most tolerant world that has ever existed in the history of the world. You know, but the media doesn't want you to see that because they want to keep things stirred up. They want to keep you watching. And I am not a conspiracy theorist. I do not talk about politics. Don't come here for politics. But you have to remember, media, social media, any kind of media, not me, because I'm not monetized. I'm just documenting what I do here from day to day and what we do on the farm. It's a business. It's a business, and they want to keep you coming back, and they want your ratings, and they want your advertising dollars. All right, so those are my top 3 things for making some changes in your life. I'm not even going to call them resolutions. When I started this year, a year ago, I just wanted to make some small changes that I thought might make a difference, and they did. So you guys go and make your changes, whatever works for you. My top 3 things, they're just a suggestion. They're just a suggestion. They're just telling you that you're not alone, and a lot of these modern day things can really get under your skin. And maybe you live a really rural life and you want to be more modern, and that's fine too. So you guys just go out there and make it the best year that you've had up till now. And just know that you are always welcome to visit us here at Old Tavern Farm. Big hugs. Hug, hug, hug. Bye-bye. Happy New Year.